Thank you.
This looks like a copy of the email that you received just as you got moved to this job that you wanted to do all along, right?
Yeah, this is the email.
It looks fair and accurate.
It does.
We move this into evidence as defense exhibit A.
Objection, Your Honor. Hearsay more prejudicial than probative.
All right, response.
Your Honor, this isn't hearsay because it's going to the effect that it had on Officer Keenan. Officer Keenan was given instructions by his police chief to be newsworthy, to use innovative and relentless methods to catch corruption that they knew was there. And that affects his subsequent investigation and the credibility of both the evidence he recovered and his testimony.
Your Honor, may I be heard?
Yeah.
The document in its entirety contains statements that are not in fact being offered for the effect on the listener. Statements like, if it isn't newsworthy, it
I
isn't
still
worth
need
your
a
time.
sidebar for this.
Oh,
Right.
Yes.
I apologize, we should have asked for a
yeah,
second.
constructive sidebar, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
Statements like, Midlands is corrupt, everyone knows it. Statements like, it isn't newsworthy, it isn't worth your time. Those aren't being offered for the effect on the listener. They're being offered for their truth. And for that reason, it's more prejudicial than probative. As they said on their opening statement, they're going to be calling into question the credibility of the Midland State Police Department.
Counsel?
Your Honor, certainly
I
we're...
didn't touch on it. Were you finished? I apologize.
Well, we believe that it is more prejudicial than probative, that is being offered for its truth. It doesn't meet any hearsay exceptions.
I'll start with the hearsay argument that counsel raised.
Okay.
Certainly we don't believe it's actually true that there was corruption in Miss Covington's gambling commission, so we're not offering that statement for the truth of the matter asserted. We're offering that statement because this young cop, eager to move up from his beat and from his traffic responsibilities, was told by his police chief that there was corruption in the gambling commission and they needed to find it, even though they didn't have evidence of it yet. He was told to do whatever it takes to be newsworthy and to make an arrest using innovative and relentless methods. That affected his investigation, and it is not hearsay, it's relevant evidence.
Your Honor, may I respond?
Yes.
There are statements that are still being offered for their truth. Our investigative team needs to focus on petty crime and dedicate themselves to building solid and strong cases against the most powerful citizens. That's not in order. It's being offered for its truth. Furthermore, Your Honor, this email contains a response from Mickey Keenan, which is being offered purely for its truth. It doesn't mean any hearsay exceptions at this point. And we ask that it's not entered, Your Honor.
All right, final response as to the words, so limit your response to the words of this witness in response to the chief's words. What's the relevant purpose of that and why?
Of the reply.
Correct.
Sure, it shows exactly what we're using the chief's email to prove. I mean, we're demonstrating through this interaction that Chief Kimball presents this set of highly troubling instructions to the cop, and then the cop's response that he agrees with all of the instructions and that he wants to be legendary for the chief. It goes to show the bias of his investigation.
All right. Have you heard the arguments? I think this is a close call because I think this is only marginally relevant. So I'm going to admit D1, but I'm going to instruct counsel to make sure that we're moving rapidly through this line of questioning because I think it's only tentatively relevant to what we're doing here.
Your Honor, may I ask for a limiting instruction to show that these are only going to be effective on the listener and not for the truth?
Yes, I'll give that instruction to the jury shortly.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, counsel.